Hello and welcome to my Sustain the Industry video for the month of October. This month I said I'll have my probably biggest ever manga haul, and I think I can deliver, but I am missing about 34 volumes because my post office failed to deliver them to me, and I'll get them only probably in like 5 to 10 weeks. So in about 2 months. Yeah, but still the haul today is pretty big. So I'll start it off with uh, my biggest package, which is the Viz Media One Piece box set. This is the front. I'll showcase all the sides. I used to own all of One Piece in 3-in-1 volumes, but their quality is so bad I decided to just sell them and rebuy it in single volumes, and I successfully sold all of them and bought this one. One of 23 of the 34 volumes I was supposed to get is the second box set. I already own the third, so yeah, let me show you what's inside. Volumes 1 through 23, it's the East Blue, Baroque Works arcs, really solid stories. There's also, it's like a one-shot, it's what Eiichiro Oda wanted to make, like it's prior to One Piece, based on his old work and some of the scenes from the first volume. And there's also a poster, two-sided poster, which is nice, I guess. I mean, I don't care. I'm planning to buy all the colorful walk art books, so yeah, it doesn't matter. Whoops, just a second. Okay, next is things I bought at a convention that was held here. First volume is Tokyo Ghoul, basically the second season of Tokyo Ghoul. I've only read like 2 or 3 chapters, I think. Yeah, I read about 3 chapters, so half of it. It's pretty interesting. It's happening chronologically after a few years after Tokyo Ghoul has ended. Not sure how it wraps up. I'm not caught up. But yeah, it's pretty interesting. Artwork is beautiful as ever. Volume 20 of Food Wars Shokugeki no Soma. Again, art, beautiful stories written amazingly. Yeah, my favorite manga. Last manga haul, I explained the problem with Nisekoi, volume 21, and Nisekoi in general. And I did buy volumes 22 and 23. There are only 25 volumes total, so in January I should have all of Nisekoi, the English release. And I've read these. They are pretty much the same. They are wrapping up the story, ending some character plot lines. It's fine. It had some great chapters, just like all the other volumes, but it's not. I do not recommend Nisekoi. Assassination Classroom. I really hated the ending of volume 17, but here it came back to, I don't know, the fun that's in Assassination Classroom. Really solid volume. Only 3 left, I believe. So yeah, looking forward to picking it up. Also, very beautiful cover. Love it. Okay, next I bought Eyes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I bought all of these at the con for very cheap. It's secondhand. As you can see, volume 2 has like this old, like very old Viz Media logo. So I'll probably rebuy it in the future when I care to do it. But so far I've read a few chapters. It looks like just typical romance. Nice artwork, pretty funny. It's 15 volumes total, and I believe I'll be getting it in the future. Next is manga I got from Book Depository and Loot Crate. So first I got this today. Volume 16 of the 7 Deadly Sins. I got it only because I was missing it. I have volumes 1 through 18 and I was missing volume 16 somehow. Not sure how I missed it. So now I finished it. Have not started reading it yet. I did watch a few episodes of the anime and it looks fine. Now Black Clover volume 1. I got it from the Loot Anime Crate. And this is the exclusive cover. And like, if you have ever listened to any review about Black Clover, you already know what's the business. I think I will continue buying volumes for it, and only because I really enjoy the side characters. I think they are very quirky, very funny. The story is, I don't know, I've read Naruto, and it's pretty much the same story, same main character, and yeah, I really don't care for it. I really like the side characters. The moment they stop being interesting, I'll probably stop buying it. Next is The Devil is a Part-Timer Volume 4. I waited for this particular volume to arrive for 4 months. The post office here is absolutely terrible. Like, Books Depository is amazing. They sent me this volume again. And I've actually tried reading the light novel of The Devil is a Part-Timer, the Yen Press release, and I really did not enjoy it. I sold it, but the manga is actually very, very fun. It's nothing interesting, a ton of cliches, but the setting alone and the way the characters and conflicts are written, it's pretty interesting. Also, very cool cliffhanger here in volume 4. I'll continue buying it. Also, the matte cover here feels amazing. So yeah, reading from this Yen Press release is a real pleasure. Volume 8 of Dragon's Riding. Haven't seen anyone picking it up. Realized at the beginning of the month that many people actually really enjoy this series. They read the scanlations from the apps and on the internet. And I think it's really stupid. There's no merit to it, except there's a million references to other manga series and pop culture. And it's really funny. It's extreme. The artwork is all over the place. Like, sometimes it's beautiful, sometimes it's super wacky. You could call this an ecchi bullshit series, but I really love it. I do not believe in guilty pleasures, but you could put it in that category. Next is Golden Kamuy Volume 2. Not sure what happened, but the spine here is completely fucked. I bought Volume 1 not long ago to check it out, and it was super cool. Also, I was in London like 2 months ago, and I saw this in a museum, this robe thingy, and I don't know, it made the experience that much greater. Looking forward to reading this. Very cool series, artwork amazing, and beware if you are planning to get it. There's gore. I'm not sure if I can show you, like they skin people and animals, and if you can't stand it, stay away from it. Okay, volume 12 of Master Keaton, the final. This is a perfect edition. This is like a Kanzen edition. In the Japanese release, yeah, color pages and about 1.5 volumes per book. And I was supposed to also to get volume 11, but again it was delayed, and I'll get it not sure when, hopefully next month. And I'll have all of Master Keaton. I could marathon it. Lots of people say it's wonderful. Again, Naoki Urasawa never can be bad. So yeah, also the release for this by Viz, it's one of their best signature releases. I'm not sure how to call it, in like an embezzlement. Hopefully you can see, like there's a map in the reflection, maybe you can see. Beautiful. And this is on each volume. Looks very nice. This is all the English volumes. Now I'll go through the Japanese volumes I got. Plenty of volume 2s. This is Love Hina, the omnibus Bunkobon. Yeah, Bunkobon. It's a very small volume. Volume 2 of Negima. Volume 2 of D.Gray-Man. Volume 2 of Liar Game. This is second hand. Bought it for like $1. This is Volume 2 of Kakegurui. Finished yesterday the anime. Looks pretty dope. And the unlimited edition of Air Gear. Again, beautiful release. Quality is it's nice. Much better than the 3-in-1s by Viz. So yeah, I like all these series. Sadly, some of them don't have an English release. I used to have D.Gray-Man, but I do not like the single nor the 3-in-1 volume release, so I'm buying it in Japanese. Negima also has a Kodansha release, and also like any Kanakamatsu work is released by Kodansha, and I don't know, I do not like the Kodansha releases for these, so I buy them again in Japanese. Pretty cool. Oh boy, just a second. Next is volume 6 and 7 of Prison School. I am buying these exclusively just buying these to support the creator Akira Hiromoto. I have all the. This is released by Yen Press in 2-in-1 editions, which are pretty good quality. But I just love this work so much. I just decided to get it in Japanese just to support the creator. And yeah, just fun to have. Still sealed. All my volumes of this are sealed. And next, Dragon Ball Perfect Edition. These are the covers of the 3-in-1s by Viz, the small ones, not the Viz bigs. And yeah, but these are the best quality volumes you can have. There are color pages. The pages themselves are thick. The ink is great. The cover is great. There's also, if you get them all, there's a. Hopefully you can see there's like a pattern, a panorama pattern going on. Just a beautiful, super high quality release. Also pretty easy to read. It's relatively low level Japanese. So if you go for Dragon Ball and you want to study Japanese, go for these. Again, you can find them as Dragon Ball Perfect Edition. Next is Dr. Stone Volume 1. The art is by Boichi, so it looks fantastic. The story is super fresh. It's one of the top series now in Weekly Shonen Jump. I know Viz is going to probably release. Yeah, they licensed it, so yeah, they are going to release it in English. So you don't have to buy it in Japanese to enjoy it in physical form if you're patient enough. Yeah, but it's super cool to own. Next is RWBY. There's only one volume of this. I believe it's like a complete small story. I also learned that it's released by Viz in like January or February. This is written and illustrated by Shiro Miwa, who did Dogs, Bullets and Carnage, which I know his art style is like minimalistic and it has no and barely any screen tones. It looks super sketchy, and I don't know, it fits RWBY pretty well because there's a ton of action. Yeah, it doesn't look like the show at all, like the character designs, but I don't know, he gives it a super cool feel. So yeah, really glad to own it. Again, like almost every Japanese release, super high quality. Yeah, so again, you can wait for this volume to be released by Viz in 2018. Next is I did a very interesting purchase in my opinion. This is Nozoki Ana, or a Peephole. It's very sexual, heavy romance series. There isn't like much to it. I've read it when I used to read on the phone when I just started reading manga, when I was introduced to it. So I found this series. It was very interesting, heavy on the. It's very sexual. So if you do not want to be exposed to this, don't. Now both of these are volume 1, but I wanted to see like the difference between them. So this one is the regular edition. I won't show exactly everything because again, lots of sexual stuff, but here, this is a page, for example. Yeah, so this is the regular edition, and there's also a full color edition, and I really wanted to see what it's about. So this is the same thing, and this is colored by the mangaka himself. So it's not like the One Piece color edition, for example, which is fan colored. And yeah, it has also the cover inside, so you're not missing on any artwork. And there's also, if I get rid of this slip, there's some sexy stuff behind it. Again, like the theme of the whole manga. So it's very mature. It's full seinen. If you're interested, try reading it. Like, read one chapter is all you need to see if it's your kind of stuff. I really enjoyed it. And last but not least, volume 2 of the XYZ edition of City Hunter. Volume 3. Volume 4. This is by Tsukasa Hojo. He's now writing Angel Heart, Comic Xenon magazine. This is volume 5. This is volume 6. It's a series from 1985, really old, was in Shonen Jump. I know, super cool. Beautiful artwork for the time. This is volume 8. Oh boy, not much space, but soon you'll see. I'll show the spines as well. These are all 3-in-1 editions, so it's 33 volumes total, volume 10. I hope the lighting is okay. And volume 11. And volume 12. Yeah, so now let me show you this is a very high quality 3-in-1. I wish Viz could release it in such quality. It's really amazing how the Japanese treat their print media. So hopefully you can see it somehow. Yeah. So you see it has a very cool spine art, and I did get volume 1 of this like 2 or 3 months ago. So now I have it completed. Whoopa. So yeah, looking forward to reading it. Very cool. I did read a few chapters of it, like on Scanlations on a manga app, and it looked pretty interesting and fun. So yeah, that's it for this month's Sustain the Industry video, and hope you enjoyed. Bye bye.